law,
Your brain
that
now
is
come
when
back.
your brain will now come
Come
back
back.
to your senses.
The thing is, can a woman also be alcoholic and
Yes.
drug addict?
Yes.
Yes.
It is not only men.
How
All
do you
these things
think-
you are saying is vice versa. It is not only men.
So it can actually
Every
affect
addiction
female.
has both men and women.
As it can affect male, it can also affect
Yes.
female.
Let me
We
share.
have women that are very addictive to alcohol and even drugs.
Let me share my experience with you, so you can understand me.
Okay.
I have a woman. Her name is Jennifer. Then she's married to a.
Don't call the name.
Don't cut
So
the
you
woman.
understand.
Thank you.
Okay.
So there was this, Jennifer, all this reggae, belebe, calypso, everything. She
And
dey
that
do
one
am.
straight.
they always take am very well,
Wow.
very. See, if her and her husband start fighting like this,
Ewo.
you will think na man to man dey
She dey
punch
beat
them.
the man.
See, at the end of the day, there was a day that I think she has already exceeded her limit. Sure, you understand me? We have scarcity of water around that time, so we always use jerry can container to go and fetch water.
Fetch water.
She just picks 2 containers
Child.
of water. She go and pour it on their bed.
Jesus.
That nobody is sleeping this room
Nice.
today.
After she don't take,
After she don't take everything finish. Normally, assume she's in her right sense. That is not something she
Yes.
can do. Because as you are pouring this thing on that particular bed, you yourself, you are also depriving yourself where to sleep for that
So
particular
how
night.
does that make sense now? Jesus.
This addiction I would not really say the place, but let me tell you something. This Ondo particularly, they are very addicted to drugs. I don't know of alcohol, but you see drugs. And I think if you look online sef, the particular amount, if you look online sef, even though I attended a conference of recent that the doctor that took us that this thing, she make her research and she said part of the countries that are addicted to drugs, Ekiti, Ondo, Lagos,
Part of the states.
part of the states. He
States
said
in
they are
in
even
Nigeria.
they are in western region, like they are very addictive to drugs.
Wow.
She understand? And if you see some
Ondo is Yamon Gabi.
before encore, and if you see the numbers of people,
Ondo.
particularly, they are addicted to drugs.
Make I don't talk.
I no call places. I no call name. I no call anything. But they are
no
very
talk.
addictive.
Let me-
I'm not. It's everywhere. Generally, the lady made mention of it. She was like, "There. If you see in fact, the percentage in the West, I think Ondo is part of the percentage that even carry the highest.
Highest.
I'm telling you,
Odogu.
serious. And this addictions, and that's why you see most times there are always problems in relationship houses in this particular region.
Yes, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Let me tell you what I observed regarding that.
Okay.
You said when they are talking about Nigeria specifically, they specify the Western region.
No, she did not specify.
I'm even
Yeah.
specifying Western
Okay.
region.
That coming from you,
she
right?
said yes.
Yes, this
Okay.
is
The
coming
numbers
from me.
that have the more
Sure,
this
you
is the
understand.
Western region.
Because the Western region, we are the one that claim to be more educated, and then we are the one that is prone to social media.
And you know Igbo na this country, na this state today, Igbo.
Most
Igbo plenty for
Let
this
me
state.
talk that one.
Marijuana.
No, you talk that one. Let me talk that one.
most of these things, so you understand me, our young guys and ladies cultivate this habit on social media. When I was growing up, you dare not send me smoke. Come and buy me cigarettes. The habit and the fear has been inculcated in me by my parents. That even if you touch a stick of cigarettes,
You are in for
you
it.
are going to hellfire. You dare not. You can send me any errand, but you cannot send me cigarettes. But in this our current
It's
generation,
now you don't see it as anything.
Yeah, you even see 12 years old. Let me smoke.
let me give you a generation whereby boyfriend is smoking loud and
Girlfriend.
shisha.
girlfriend
Girlfriend
is smoking.
smoking Igbo.
Then what kind of
The
children?
boyfriend's
Are they going
friends,
to give?
the girlfriend's friends, they also smoke.
And they will even smoke in the evening.
when I was still young, when you wanted to go and woo a lady, are you with me? Even if you are smoking,
You have
even
to
if you are
use-
into alcohol, are
Why
you, with me? You dare not let the lady know
No, you have to use
that
pep.
you
Just
are
into
doing
that.
all that kind of things. But most of the ladies that we have now,
they even like it.
that is let me
You are a
say
big boy.
that
You are a
is
big
their
boy stuff.
spec.
wait, you know smoke, you know be big boy, you know
You
drink.
will
Uncle.
see. You will see.
They go even ask you,
guy-
what did they do?
You will
Eh,
see.
nah.
You know they smoke, you know they drink.
A guy of 17 years, 18 years, 20 years, they will be smoking and still have the guts to do the video and still post on their social media. Don't they have family?
I don't think about that though. So I don't think about that thing. You know, like, she this one no get family ni.
I'm telling you.
Sure, you when their family cannot rebuke them because most of the family say, you that you are smoking and you now want to correct me.
Sometimes their family might not even be smoking, might be due to broken homes.
Maybe broken homes.
Broken homes can happen.
Peer pressure. Peer
And apart from
pressure.
that, maybe two young person give themselves belle. There was a time I saw online that a lady, she carried new, like maybe the child should not be up to a year, and she was smoking and spraying it.
I saw that video too.
I was like
Someone even said that they should get that woman
Yes.
arrested. That they should get her arrested.
he's not even arrested. They need to put that girl in
Re-
rehab center.
rehabilitation.
Rehab center.
Her brain dey alright. You dey smoke. When they pour
Small
am for your
pikin.
pikin. I see the video now. I see the video for online
Jesus.
now.
Are you with me? Some people will even go to extent of putting a marijuana in the food for their dogs.
I'm telling you.
Yes, that's true.
This kind of things are, let me say, some people are into this. It has become their part and parcel. Even they are, let me say, they are inseparable
With it.
with it.
So what do you think of betting and gambling addiction?
Olori Okobamba.
Don't tell me you're into that too.
I've never. Okay, I once bet once.
Once.
What?
Once.
Please don't do it again.
Once.
If you do second thought and you're addicted.
Once. That time I spent my school fee actually.
That's the problem.
Okay, you guys are
You need to
So-
have a bitter experience
So,
about this thing.
And
Me, I
then,
don't have
like,
bitter experience.
I-
You dey play am?
I don't dey
wait.
I know they play am o.
Let me give you
Chai.
a funny experience. I spent my school fees 50,000 naira.
Wow.
And then while I was hustling to look for the money, I saw someone that won 33 million.
Ibo.
Yes, now I took it to here now.
You know it when you did it. You lose.
Where
Me
you
say,
go chop?
I went for bricklayer. I went to do labor for bricklayer. I earned 1,800. Me say if I now use 1,000 naira to stay.
See person wey dey look for 50,000
Your
naira.
money can't go abi.
Aye.
If I say your money no go, you go do again.
Do you understand me?
If you say you chop,
If I say
Go
chop, you go do
join.
am again.
Even when I stake safe, do you know the maximum money I'm going to even win? I provided the tickets is successful.
how much?
1,600. I know sabi stake.
I have a friend. Na him by
Jesus
himself.
Christ.
Na the guy by himself delete Sportybet app. Na him by himself still re-download them again.
That's the problem about that thing.
The
When you get
betting.
addicted to that
And
thing.
do you know how this betting is to destroy relationship? Because you no go get savings.
Yes.
When you're with a responsible person, whether you're a girl or a guy, when you are with a responsible person, and that person say you no even get savings, all the money they come now they use the bet, the person go leave you.
And man,
There is no way.
There is no way.
There is no way you can do it.
That's just
To be
the
honest,
truth. But the thing is, all these addictions that we have and because of our time,
Yes.
how do you think let's sum everything up
Okay.
in total? Every addiction that we have mentioned now, like you mentioned, like how many there now?
no, I mentioned. I think we have 4 left, which is social life party addiction, then shopping addiction, social media addiction, then distilling addiction. I think we've talked about distilling addiction.
Addiction, yeah,
So we are already left with social media and party addiction, shopping addiction,
Then you
and
talk about
then
party addiction.
social life addiction.
When they use their last carry boat.
Yes, we talk about life this thing. So shopping addiction, that one is common with ladies.
I think
And
that was
ladies
very
that are
common. Do you agree with
materialistic.
that?
Yes.
Sure.
I
Ladies
think
that are
it's very common
materialistic.
with-
They
They,
can use their last card to buy clothes.
they will even collect money from you that your boyfriend to.
Do you know when
Like-
I was in school?
If you are with a lady that is materialistic, too materialistic, and your money is not pumping in very
Sure.
well, you might run at loss.
Do you saw one
And you
tweet?
are the kind of person that gives ladies very well.
That
you might run
tweet
at loss.
was circulating like 2-3 days ago. A lady tweeted like you can't date a guy any 800k in Lagos
Yes.
with just 1 week.
No, it's not even a lady. I'm even going to call the person. It's now Rachel BB Naija.
Yeah, I
Rachel wey that went to BB Naija.
No be lady.
Yeah, na lady. Me I want me to call the name when
Okay.
Shebi na she expose herself.
I saw the
You,
Like-
and
I was
that
like,
is
wait,
very annoying because
800,000
for
naira.
this Nigeria.
you are giving people, you are giving men unnecessary pressure.
Yes.
That means somebody that
Please
is
tell
earning,
them, please.
somebody
Happy. Tell them. You are giving us pressure. Tell them pressure.
Chef
They want to keep
power
us
ni.
Wait,
happy.
see,
Tell them.
me I Ajimapi Damilola, I
Tell
am
them.
not in support
Okay.
of that proverb or
Your gender
whatever.
is advocating for us now.
See, anything anybody says is of their opinion. She might not be able to stay with somebody like that. It's possible that she's any more than that. But
what about me that I'm not even any 100,000?
I mean,
I'm
the lady might be any more than that.
Okay.
Maybe that is why she cannot settle for less.
Okay.
But don't come on social media and be giving other people peer pressure.
Misleading people.
A lady that is not earning up to 50,000, 100,000,
We now
you now be looking for somebody of 800,000. You want
Naira.
T-farm? If you
Don't be
see,
misleading people on
there
social
are
media.
times that I tell people self that it might be a miracle for you as a lady to see a guy. Maybe you are earning like 100,000. You now see a guy that's worth maybe 5 million, 2 million. Asks you out and wants to be dedicated to you. Yeah. That means you have a lot to offer. That means you see more potentials in you. Because if not, if that kind of person come, even me as a lady, where I did like this, I feel I go to catch me say, oh, bros, talk now. You just want sleep go because
this level of
your level high pass my own now. So me now, as I am like this now, if I know they earn 800, make I come dey look for a guy with the earn 800. I don't even dey earn 800 safe. So the least why they earn, I can't go dey find higher. If higher come, I no run no. If higher come, I no run. But stop misleading people. That nonsense is a nonsense. Me, I'm even saying it.
We are not saying you should not go for a better options.
No, I'm not saying it though. If it comes, fine, but don't say it, please.
Don't just prioritize the better. You can also be a better option.
The fact,
yes,
you yourself, you can be the better option. You don't have to look for better options.
Do you know the most interesting, or let me say the most disgusting thing out of this?
And later, all these guys
ladies that are jobless.
Now they
screenshotting a post. Posting on their status.
And you know, sometimes I'm even blaming all these guys. You will see a lady that is not working, does not have anything. She will tell, what are you doing? I used to sell something online. Some people even sell something online. They don't get anything they sell. They go buy from another person to sell for another person. And that person will be using iPhone 11, iPhone 12. And you still want to be clingy with that kind of person. What do you expect? Someone that does not have potential, you want to be that person that is using iPhone, that is wearing expensive clothes. You now ask yourself, how this getting the same money? How?
How they see
money? Especially if the person,
and she's not from a rich background.
There is one typical addict that we are yet to mention.
What's that?
That is in relationship presently.
What's that?
In this concurrent society, Ajo.
Jesus Christ.
That one is gone. Is that one addiction?
Happy. I met one lady. She told me that I won't call her name, but I met her through this paro stuff.
Okay.
We were not talking. I now asked her like, wait, why are you into this? You have a good job. She's hairdresser. Okay, and I'm a graphic designer. And I told her, wait, stop this paro work. I will help you do flyer, create logo, set up your social media, and do.
That just so, them.
You know what? She thought say, Bishop, I don't believe him. I said, why? She thought she did do contribution 77,000 naira every Friday, and she did do 3 hands.
21,000
every week.
And she did not get work.
I was like, me, where did work?
That's if you do 21,000.
That's weekly or monthly contribution is posing a lot of threat to relationship these days.
I'm telling you,
people will not be forcing you to give them money.
Even
most leave this at your job. You know that.
If someone that doesn't have, let me say, substantial means of income,
yes,
and then she's into 2 or 3 a job. I have a lady that is paying 100,000 naira at the end of the month.
How much is she earning?
That she only fixed nail. Even this nail that we are talking about, she no get shop.
Now maybe now by bookings or something.
Hey, are you with me? How many bookings is she getting?
Are you not going to eat in this current situation of Nigeria now?
One thing that I've learned to understand is that anybody that is earning a good living and the person is always making money and the money is not depreciating, they have control over everything.
Yes,
sure.
Anybody that is making perfect money and the money is booming over and over and over, they have
70-80% of them
self-control over everything.
Self-control. 70-80-90% of them have
control over everything.
Serious.
You understand? So to be honest, okay,
God bless you for mentioning that.
so
God
all
bless you,
these
sir. God bless you.
all these addictions, which one do you feel or you know that it can be worked on, and how do you think it can be worked on if you have idea of any
Like
of
I
them?
said earlier, I said I'm going to share my experience
Okay.
with audience.
Okay.
How I actually, let me say, overcome masturbation addiction.
Okay.
Are you with me? Like I told you the other time, if you're following me with keen interest, that what led me to masturbation,
Yeah, you
it
said-
is this particular
stories.
of it. In the moment I'm reading this story, I start masturbating,
Okay.
and then at the same time I start want to
God bless you.
be practicing what I'm reading here. But something now happened. I read a story.
Okay.
This particular day is about incest, whereby two families, let me say brothers and sisters, a guy and his mom. I was like, yeah, this is getting out of hand. Are you with me? And then I was like, I also read something before that, prior to that time. Are you with me? I've read it online that masturbation leads to, let me say, low fertility in men,
yeah,
and then
like we need
weak.
earthwise.
Also, let me say,
There are so
leads
many.
to
I think there are so many
weak
negative
erection.
effects.
Earthwise,
Shey,
Yeah.
you understand? But despite that, I did not change. But when I start reading about this, when I jammed this particular topic, was about, let me say, incest, I was like, this thing is getting
Which one is incest?
incest, whereby ìyẹn ni Yorùbá máa ń pè ní kò mẹ́bí kò mọ́ family,
Okay.
whereby brothers and sisters of the same, shey you understand me?
Okay. Okay. Incest. Okay. Yeah.
Shey you
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
understand me?
I just the English just come INCEST.
Shey you understand me?
They are doing
So-
themselves. Yeah.
So
Understand.
I was not like, for the first thing I did is, first of all, I decided that anything about this particular website,
You won't go there
I
again.
won't go there again. Are you with me? And then at the same time, I stopped myself from, let me say, porn website, anything that will lead to sex, or let me say sex conversation. Do you understand? Even we guys now,
Sure now.
there is
So
no
how many
app.
years did you masturbated for?
3 years.
3 years.
Between 20.
There's people that
2014
I wanted to say.
to
I think you
2017.
asked me a question at a particular point in time. I think maybe like a year or two now. You said there is a particular guy you know that even if the person no watch you, remember?
Yeah,
If the person no watch you anything, self you go still do one.
Gum. Like,
She understand. So
She-
continue.
she-
Your own is still even fresh. I think his own is even fresh.
Sure you
He's still in his prime. There's people that are masturbated like 10 years, 15 years, and it's like that. You understand? So those ones are
we
chronic.
thank God for your life.
It takes just telling them to stop it. Even if they stop it, it has already been registered in their head.
Age.
But continue.
Sure you understand me? So I was like, even if my friends are talking about it,
You
I
leave the circle.
abstain from it.
Okay.
As I was able to do it for, let me say, 5-6 months, I've even forgotten about
what
the
this
website
thing
itself.
is.
There was a time that I was just like, let me go there to even see. Even the story there was not even interesting to me again. That was how I was able to overcome masturbation of a thing. Sure, you understand me? Just anything that can lead to anything sexual conversation,
You leave
or
that,
even
yeah.
if you are, on our social media, especially most of WhatsApp TVs now,
Yes, no, that's what they
that is what they do to promote their page.
My own is different.
So
Sorry.
I say most.
Okay.
I think you and I are having issue with use of English.
Okay, continue.
So most of WhatsApp TVs, if you
I'm not an
if you are
English
listening
person.
to me now, and then you have a lot of WhatsApp TVs that promote porns on their page.
I'm actually using style to promote myself. So
Sure,
that's why I said
you
that.
understand me? Just try to unmute or unfollow.
Even delete
Such
the
kind
number
of-
out.
Just delete them.
If you are facing this kind of
Anything
issue,
that, let me say, leads to pornography or sexual
I think there was a lady
conversation.
there was a man that, is it a lady or a guy? I can't remember. The person chatted me. He said I should add him to my WhatsApp, this thing. Then he said, I hope you know it's to post porn. I was like, which kind of question?
That
be
person
that?
is
Yes,
talking
no.
through
Yes,
experience.
now,
that's
yeah, I
true.
get.
So just run away from it, and then at the same time, the party that I'm talking about, even if no matter how tempting the graphics, no matter how tempting the names of the group, no matter if you are going to beach, hangout, boat cruise, house party, pool parties, or whatever, the moment you are inviting me, I've started turning it down. I won't be available. Because what is the essence of me going to a party, spending thousands of money without any reasonable benefits? Without any reasonable benefits.
So how do you think they can be worked on?
And I'm telling you how they can be.
I think the first step here now that we are missing is determination.
Just have your
determination.
if I don't assume I don't have the determination, I won't be able to
Yes,
have such
that will
kind
still
of
be.
conclusion.
You still be doing that thing
Are you,
again.
like I said earlier, I told you on 31st, on the last 31st, I made up my New Year resolution is unnecessary party.
You are
I'm
not
not
going again.
attending. I'm no longer attend. My friends might have a wedding party. Sure, I can go. And to Balo City, Mobile City, Loma was.
Maybe me know that's true. No.
Are you with me? But let me say we are having
This
house
club,
party,
house
all these
party,
things.
so happy.
Then you two friends.
The kind of friends you keep.
Sure, you understand me? Friends that you gather together. It is popular saying that what you are going to become in future, the friends, let me say,
Bad
companies
companies
you
corrupt
keep.
good manners.
Sure, you understand
That's
me?
true, yes.
We take, let me say, larger
Especially
percentage.
when they too, they are into that kind of a thing.
They are into that kind of thing. So I started drawing myself back from such kind of friends where we are supposed to gather, let me say, 5 times in the week to talk. I started reducing it. So you understand me? Sometimes twice. And even some of them say, even one of my friends, we are yet to see each other this year. At all.
Because you are trying to overcome that thing.
Because no matter how we see each other, we must talk about party. You supposed to know Lagos. Every weekend there is always a party. There is always a party.
Every day, safe.
Hey, you understand me? So I started drawing myself back.
The first step, determination.
The first step is determination. After you have the determination, then you work towards your determination. Because some people might even determine
and they might work
that
towards it.
I will not go to party again. No. Yes, they might be able to achieve it for some, let me say, months.
But
So you
later,
understand me? But after some months, they are still coming back to it again. The same thing with gambling.
yes.
You understand me? They might have determined that.
I say person delete app, he add them
still
again.
going to
He download them.
So if you don't have the determination, then work towards your determination.
Sure.
Having worked towards the determination, then look for professional counselors.
To talk you out from that
Yes,
situation.
they can talk you out of it because
Yeah.
some people.
I'm recommending happy to you guys. I'm recommending her.
So if you can work hands in hands with your counselor, sure you understand me, throughout the rehabilitation process, they will be your tutor, your guidance and counselor, sure you understand me. And at the same time, that mind me, by the time you are leaving it may be very, very difficult.
Yes, that's true.
It will be very, because this thing that we are calling addiction, it has become part and parcel of you.
It has even been controlling.
Sure,
Controlling.
yes.
Because
controlling
all people with
you.
masturbation, anytime they are
It's just like your mommy
alone,
say get out.
anytime
and
they
you
are
going out.
alone, the first that will come to their
Sure.
mind is let me masturbate.
Sure, you understand me. So, and then this kind of thing, the moment you stop it, initially your life become boring.
Because it's what you have been doing to keep yourself
That
busy.
is what you do. It is not
You enjoy it.
It is not what you do at leisure time. It is what you create your precious time to do. So when we are talking about addiction, this is what is taking most of your time in a day. So when you are saying that I am stopping this particular thing, my dear sister, my dear brother, your life may become boring. Let's take
Then you now start looking for something else.
Let's
I'll
take
talk.
it.
Don't worry.
So by that time, that is when you need some counselors to counsel you, and then you need to change the circle
of friends.
of friends you belongs into. Let's take
Especially if those friends are also into that
it.
thing.
Okay.
Are you with me? So if you are changing that particular set of friends, hey, you understand me? You are changing them, you are letting them go. The new set of friends, they are the one keeping your company. They even take your mind out
of
of
it.
that particular thing. I think with that, it's those things works for me, and I believe it can also work for our
anybody
audience
going through
to
this.
to a reasonable extent. So that is how I think we can just manage it. Let me say masturbation and then the
Maybe
parting
party
of a
or
thing. I'm not into alcohol,
Okay.
so I don't know how to manage alcohol. Shey you understand me? But I believe if you can also still apply
all this process you just went through now.
Process, then you
Also
can
help.
also be able to deliver yourself from that kind of
Okay.
I do appreciate God. Smoking, I've never smoked. Alcohol, I've never smoked. I tasted it. Betting, I only bet once.
We thank God
And
for
thank
your
God, so you know win that time. I
As
think
long
it's
as-
okay.
that is-
that's
need to thank
what
God.
tempt them. That's what tempts them.
That's what tempts
When they
them.
win once like this, it's sad. So
Okay.
Happy. What do you think
Okay,
about?
okay.
how to control
I'll be very fast because our time is fast spent. Now I want to have a little therapy section with you people at this particular point in time. The first thing that I would say is when it comes to alcohol, he has said so many of the things. Thank you so much for the experience and the some
you're
of the
welcome.
answers you give. The first thing to stopping so many things is determination. You have it in your mind.
I want
If
to
you
stop
are
these
not
things.
determined enough, it is difficult, and people have problems with determining and sticking to it. Many people are not determined to hold that determination. So you must determine within yourself that this thing I am not going to do it
I want
again.
to stop it.
The second thing to go into living this aspect is you have to stop friends that bet that does betting.
If you are betting,
Yes, if you are
leave
betting, leave
that-
friends that bet. If you are into alcohol, leave friends that
Yeah,
do
yeah.
alcohol. If you are the type that you shop with friends, this place you like to shop, leave
Leave
friends.
those friends.
So all those people, you have to leave them in your life. Another thing you should do is there's this thing I used to say is clean your phone. So another thing you need to do is clean your phone. And when I say miss clean your phone, you have to take
Remove
away
everything.
everything that is going to tempt you, because phone does damage to people that are addicted more than the way they think. The first thing is anything that has to do with masturbation, whether porn or whatever, you
porn.
remove
It's
it.
porn. Most of the
Anything
time,
that has
porn.
to do with maybe you've already saved that and this thing on your phone, everything, you have to remove it. Anybody you are following on social media that is always posting anything masturbation, where maybe she dey shake hand, she go open, you go wear this string pint and she dey shake hand, all this kind of thing, you have to unfollow all of them. You have to screen your phone. Another thing on WhatsApp, if you have friends, there are some people that they could just post WhatsApp, they could just
Yes,
post anything like that. You have to do what? Remove them. So all those things, you have to remove people like that first.
Yes.
When you have already screened that part in your life, and that's another aspect. I would talk more on the aspect of that masturbation because I've helped quite a number of people. That's why I asked him that how many years did you masturbate? He said 3 years. You young yesterday. I have actually worked on somebody that has masturbated like 8 to 10 years. She understand, and God gave me the ability to actually help the person to go out of it. Now this is it. We have 3 steps of masturbations. People that masturbate. The first one is people that are not chronic to it. The second is people that are chronic, and one that people are very addictive. Those ones that are addictive, people that are chronic, it takes them to maybe put something in their head. It takes them to watch something to do it. People that are not really chronic, that maybe are just there, they might just do it maybe once or 2 times in a week. People that are very addictive, if they did not do it a day, it is a problem for them. In fact, I said a day. They must do it
Like
every 2
3
hours or
times,
one
three-
ahead or 3
Jesus
times in an
Christ.
hour. Sure you get. Those people, it is very bad. And one thing I've learned to understand is that among these people that does masturbation, men that does masturbation, it is very, very hard for them. At a particular point in time, when it is not jacking and nothing is coming up again, there is a problem. It will not start paining you and giving you
What do
bad
ladies
direction.
also masturbate? Ladies.
Ladies also do masturbate
it
now.
affect
Both men
them-
and women, they
it affect them
masturbate.
like the way you
Yeah.
are. affects-
Even
No,
ladies are even going to the extent of getting themselves vibrator. And
Yes, I know
Yes.
people that like.
So
Even
ladies
some
Is it that
actually
worse? Like
must-
like maybe
Even-
is it that worse?
I don't know.
The-
I don't
even
know.
to-
I don't know.
I told you.
But
I'm sorry, Happy. I told you I am closer to some ladies.
Yes.
It gets to some extent that those ladies are even telling you, they will tell you categorically, they don't need guys in
their
their
life.
life
In their
again.
life.
no, that's why I said it affects relationship now. All these things affect relationship because by the time you're masturbating, you're satisfying yourself, you feel that you don't need anybody. And especially when you are the kind of person that you can get your money yourself. Because
Yeah.
many people feel that the reason why I'm going to a relationship is for sex and
Scratch
also
my
to
back.
have money.
I scratch my back.
And if they cannot get the two within themselves, they feel that they don't need relationship. And relationship is not all about that.
Either female or male.
But that is another topic for another for itself. So when it now comes, most times I actually used to deal more with people that are very addictive. Many people that comes to me are people that are very addictive. Like it's not this chronic or ordinary kind of person.
All this permanent
Now what I do
na
with people,
SS there's two, there's still they come
I
your
don't
side.
even know why I'm even giving this one for free because
I'm like,
this
share
is
the
something
update.
that people are paying me for. So
Share
if
the update,
people
share the
should
update.
watch this thing full on YouTube, please.
Share the update, share the
So
update.
people that are very addictive, one thing I tell them, apart from the fact that they will clean their phone, leave their friends, do all those everything I've said before. Another thing is the fact that they cannot stay alone for 6 months.
They should have someone with
They
them.
cannot stay alone for 6 months. Till when there is something I tell people, one thing that happens with people that are masturbate, maybe masturbation or cheating, sex and masturbation, it deals more from the brain. The pickups happens from the brain. The brain must stimulate it first before it is going to happen.
Yeah,
You understand?
yes.
So one thing that you're going to do as somebody that used to masturbate is the fact that you cannot stay, especially when you're addictive, you cannot stay alone. And you not being stay alone is that means you have to, me that I'm actually doing a therapy with you have to help me to look for somebody that you can trust,
That will be staying with that
that
person.
we can talk to, and the person will know your predicament. So the person will stay with you 24/7. You are literally staying together. She understand. So now what this person is going to do for me is that the person is going to be like a watch person for you for that 6 months. That 6 months you can, in fact, if you are going to the bedroom, the person is going with you. If you are in the toilet, the person is staying outside looking at you through where you are for that 6 months. And in the night when you both are sleeping, the one thing that I used to advise people to do is that put on, if you are a Muslim, put on Muslim godly music. If you are a Christian, put on godly Christian music. And I'm not talking about just saying, oh, single, praise the Lord. Put Christian music or that is very spiritual.
I'll make you cry. I'll make you cry.
For that 6 months, you have to put it on repeat. So your phone must not die. You have to put that. So all your life must be dedicated to another thing. Another thing is that you will not like. I used to tell them, what do you like doing before you masturbate? What do you think that? What is that? What is that?
That triggers it.
No, it's not trigger. What is that thing that you like doing?
Before
You know, some people they say that they like
thing.
singing. Some people like they like drawing. Some people like they like cooking. Now you will not take it as habit, and you not. As in you put all your passion into that. In fact, sometimes I tell people that anything you are passionate about, work it as a profession. If you love doing it, if you enjoy doing it, it is going to be a part of you.
That's a very good way of dictating yourself.
Yeah, dictating yourself and also leaving anything that is addictive. You will not, like he said your life will not be boring. But for your life not to be boring. You have focus on that thing. So that's what I tell people. So after 6 months, if you've overcome it very well and you did not do it, then I will tell you freely that you are halfway. That is when you are halfway away from it. And that's halfway away from it. Every day I have discussions with these people, especially in the night. I make sure that people that masturbate, I make sure that my therapy section is within the hour when they want to sleep. I make sure they sleep late so that they wake up early. They will not wake up in the middle of the night. So when I'm having my therapy session with me like 12 to 1 or 11 to 12, depending on when you used to quickly sleep. But I'll make sure that you do not sleep early. So that when you sleep around that kind 1 or 2, before you go wake up in that kind 5:30, 6 o'clock, that other person said don't wake up with you. You understand? You are going to work. And if you are going to work, I used to tell them, if your boss is not talking to you, you're not attending a meeting, put on earpiece or put on something on your ear. Something should be playing. Your mind should don't let your mind be alone. Don't let your mind be focused empty. If your mind is empty, trust me, that masturbation threat will come in.
What if it is with gambling, party, other stuff? Can that method work?
When it comes to gambling, the reason why I've not really dictated gambling is because I actually have not had how will I even say it? Clients that comes to me for this. I've not worked on anybody. My first person I worked on when it comes to masturbation, the person was not free, and that gave me a real reason to work towards that. She understand. But when it comes to gambling, like I said again, leave all friends and everybody that does it. In fact, there are some things I tell people that are gambling. For like 3 months, if it's possible, don't press your phone. Don't hold your money. Don't be the reason. Don't hold your money. Don't press your phone. Don't follow friends. If it is possible, be around people that are more built on other things. Sometimes I tell people, have godly people that are friends. People that will tell you, let's go to church let's go to this thing. Yes, leave a circle that does other
talking
things.
About people, let's go to church. Even in church, they stay.
No, they do it. Yes, they do it. Let me tell you, they are different. You that you want to stop is different from someone that is not stopping.
Yes, now you want to stop. Now,
there are some people that are addicted to this thing that even in church they are masturbating.
Yes,
some people even excuse themselves and go to the toilet. Those ones are not ready. There is no determination yet in them. When we talk about determination, it has a lot to do. Before me, I like Coke, I fit drink Coke die. Sure, you understand? If I did not drink Coke again, it's like problem. One day I just told and I did not know that I was addicted to Coke.
I love Coke too.
One day I just told myself, before I say me, if I cannot eat rice or spag without drinking Coke, one day I just told myself, am I okay?
I have to stop this thing.
People they come meet me, say happy, this thing they happen.
I think
you walk on the drink.
That's the first step.
The
like,
first thing, immediately I discovered that I was
It's
addicted to this thing, and I don't want to be addicted to it. That was the very day I stopped it. Maybe because it is very easy for me. Maybe because I'm in that line. So the first thing is one thing I did is I hated my passion to drink Coke. So if you want to stop bet, you must have a thread for that thing. If you want to stop masturbation, you must have a thread for masturbation. If you want to stop any addiction you have, you must have a thread. You must be passionate to it. That thing will come like Satan that you don't want to see. You understand? So I did not only stop Coke, I stopped malt, I stopped Sprite, I stopped all those things. But I knew that it is not possible for me to dive on water alone. It is a problem. So I went for maybe Kunu and Zobo with yogurt and fruit juice. So if you see me taking something, it's just those things. Apart from water.
Wow.
Do you understand? So that is how the gravity of addictions might be. So if you follow all these things, trust me, it is going to help you at the long run. So what do you think? So if you need more, you can chat with me. You can chat with me on my line 081 3666 0162. Yes, I'm not going to repeat it. Just wind back and call the number. If you really need help when it comes to some of these addictions, especially when it comes to sexual and
any kind of addiction you're just going through. And you can also visit our channel, our social media handles at Enhancing Relationship on Instagram, Facebook,
so
TikTok,
do you still have anything
YouTube.
to say?
I don't really have anything to say now. I think you guys have said most of it. I think.
Please, sir, do you have any other thing to say?
No.
Okay.
I think now we have been familiar with some addiction that affects relationship and how it can be worked on, how it can be controlled. Because without controlling the addiction, trust me, it's to keep ruining your relationship with good people that you might have. Actually, spend the rest of your day with. So,
Okay. Before we end this show, there is something I used to say at the end of the show. You guys know me now. Yeah, I'm going to bring a proverb for you. Okay, this is what I have to say. They don't used to tell someone that June, July, August, and September is the month for rain. They don't tell person. They don't used to tell somebody that June, July, August, and September is a month for rain. And you need to take protection, which is umbrella at times, or maybe you have your own car and all that. But you need to take protections. These 4 or 5 months, you need to take protections when you are going out. If you feel you can determine the weather by prediction, trust me, rain go beat you reach house. What I'm trying to say is this: don't make decisions based on your wants, desire, or addictions that will affect your lifetime commitment. Look at your needs. Addiction is very bad.
Very bad.
My lesson for this is this: you know the addictions and some preferred solutions. It is better to work on these addictions before the addictions work negatively in your life. Like I said again, you know the addictions and some preferred solutions. It is better to work on these addictions before the addictions work negatively in your life. We will not be able to end this show without appreciating some set of people that the reason why this show is booming, and we could come up every week. In person, the first person is the technical team, Miss Janet and Mr. Yemi. Thank you. God bless you so much.
Thank you.
The program coordinator, Dedokun Isaiah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Peace. And the director of Iogen TV. Thank you, sir. Baba, we love you.
Thank you.
And then Dr. Engineer Solidayo Falegon. Thank you so much for having us and for the opportunity and everything. God bless you. Please view this our podcast on all social media platforms at Enhancing Relationship, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Enhancing Relationship. And also you can visit at Iogen Media on all social media platforms, so from Facebook to Instagram to TikTok to everywhere, YouTube.
And drop your comments.
And drop your comments and like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. And we love you so much. Please, next week we are coming back with another bang topic that we're going to treat on our podcast. God bless you. My name remains Happy, 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 and my co-host
B Shop.
God bless you. Peace.